Welcome back to Miss Eddie's Math Movies, where it's a cute to be a square. Today's lesson is 9.4, Volume of Prisms and Cylinders. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to find the volume of a prism and of a cylinder. Volume is the number of cubic units contained in a solid. So we're talking about cubes that a solid can hold. So just to kind of show you the difference, this is an inch. We'd use that to measure length. This is a square inch. That's used to measure area, how much surface is being covered. This is a cubic inch. This would show you how much a solid can hold. So we're talking about how much volume, how much it can hold. You're going to put your units in cubic inches. So here's an example. Find the volume of the box by determining how many unit cubes will fit in the box. Well, let's look at how many cubes does the base hold. Well, it's 5 by 3. So 5 by 3, you could count all of them, or you could do 5 times 3. So the base holds 15. Well, how many of those could we fit? We could fit 4 of those. There are 4 layers. Each layer has 15 cubes. So 15 times 4, or 60, is the volume. 60 cubic units, 60 unit cubes fit in that box. That's what volume is, how much a shape or solid will hold. So here you're going to figure out, is it referring to area or volume? So area is flat. It's a flat surface. It's two-dimensional. Volume is three-dimensional. It's how much it can contain. So see if you can figure it. You're going to put area or volume here. So talking about something flat or something three-dimensional. So go ahead and do that now. So the volume of a prism, we just talked about, right? You find the area of the base, how much the base will hold, and you multiply by the height. So a much easier formula. Big B times H. Area of the base times the height. It's a little more simple than the other formulas we've been talking about. So volume of the prism. So we write our formula. Volume equals area of the base times the height. All right, so here's our base. The area of this base is 7 times 4 because it's a rectangle, which is 28. And our height is 5. It goes up 5 into the air when it's sitting on its base. So we do 28 times 5 is 140. Now our units are inches cubed. Right? We want to know how many cubic inches fit in this. So 140 cubes fit in that box, that prism. But this is also a prism. But now our base is a triangle. So we got two triangles. Same formula, area of the base times the height. Now if you remember, to find the area of a triangle, when we did a rectangle, we just did 7 times 4. To find the area of the triangle, remember we have to divide by 2 because it's a triangle. So 1/2 of 8 times 6. Half of 8 times 6 is 24. And we multiply by the height, which is 3. 24 times 3 is 72 feet cubed, because this is volume. In example 2, what is the shape of each base? Well, this base right here is a rectangle. And this base right here is a triangle. Why do you need to determine the shape of the base to find the volume of the prism? Well, the shape of the base matters because we have to find its area. So we have to know which area formula to use. Because it changes. Right, for the rectangle, we do base times height. For the triangle, we do 1/2 the base times the height. Okay, you're going to do these now. Don't forget your units. They're going to be cubed. Remember, these are all prisms, so volume equals area of the base times the height. Here's your base. Here's your base. Here's your base. You can always use that one. It's the same thing. Now, a cylinder is very similar because we've got two bases again. So it's the area of the base times the height. But now the base is always the same. Notice up here it changes. This is a rectangular base. This is a square base. This is a triangular base. Now we always have a circle. So the base is always going to be the same. The base is always going to be r squared pi. So it's always a circle. So we could write this formula as r squared pi times h, because base is always r squared pi. Which cylinder has the greater volume? Okay, so we need to find out how much the orange juice container holds, how much the tuna container holds. So we write our formula, volume equals area of the base times the height. All right, the base has a radius of 2, so 2 squared pi, and the height is 6. So you can put this all in your calculator now, or you can do it in your head. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 pi. You can leave it like this if you want, or you can put it all in your calculator. (24 pi) 75.4 inches cubed. Let's see what the tuna can holds. Same formula, still a cylinder, but now our base has a radius of 3. We have to find this area. Remember, it's 3 squared pi, and the height is 2. So that's 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 pi. Well, 24 pi is bigger than 18 pi. 18 pi is 56.5. So that means the orange juice has the greater volume. This orange juice is greater than the tuna can. Find the volume of the cylinder. All right, it's your chance to do this now. Don't forget your units. And think about your formula. Volume equals area of the base times the height. And the base for a cylinder is always r squared pi. So here's r, here's height. Oh, be careful here. Notice they gave you the diameter. Make sure you find the radius first and use that. This is M cubed, signing out.